Well, hello there, guys and gals. So this episode is going to be a little short film type quickie thing. Anyway, so about a month and a half ago, maybe a month, I don't really remember. I told you that I thought we blew up the rear end in old Banditas. We did not. We threw a universal joint, the cap completely out of it. I have never had this happen before in my life. And I was never explained what I'm going to show you guys. Now, I've been to college. I went to high school for this stuff, and I've been around cars pretty much my whole life. And apparently, I have installed these universal joints without this certain thing completely wrong my whole life. Had no idea. And I don't mind showing you. So let me get a good flashlight here. I learned this today from a very good friend of mine, Eric, that I work with. Super smart guy. I told him I didn't know how it threw the universal joint because these caps were tight, the other side caps were tight, and I just didn't understand. I blinded you. I didn't understand how it threw it. Well, this is the reason why. I didn't install these. Apparently, these lock it in after you tighten down the cap. So after you tighten down this cap, it does two things. It centers your universal joint, and it also keeps the cap from flying outward. I had no idea. None. So, lucky for me, I had two good caps. For some odd reason, I kept a universal joint that was still good, like mostly good, you know. I ended up replacing it on maybe the IROC, which is probably installed incorrectly as well. Now, you don't need this on all applications. In fact, if this car would have had a little notch, like right in here, right there where the light's shining, that's what usually keeps these caps in. And that's also what aligns it. As you see, this one has no notch. None. It's smooth. So this one needs that clip. And I have never, ever installed those on this type. I've usually spaced it what I thought was centered and just tightened the guts right out of it. Apparently, you don't do it that way. I didn't know. Lesson learned on me. Somebody out there probably got a cheap laugh, but you know what? That's fine. Because I'd rather share this stuff to somebody that might use it and say, hey, yeah, you know, I threw one too. Don't ever know what caused it. That right there is what causes it. If you don't put that clip in, I promise you, you're going to throw one. And it threw me through a loop. I did not see that coming. So, short story long, because that's what I do. Make sure you install those clips whenever you're doing universal joints on these type without the notch. If you have that little notch down there, or the little stub that sticks out, you know, right here, if yours has that little stub right there, you don't have to worry about it. But if it doesn't and it's smooth like this one, you better put those clips in, because these cars have a little bit more torque than the ones in the past that I've not put that on. Anyway, short, sweet, to the point. Just want to share that with you guys and gals. Like I say, learn something new and share it with somebody. You can help them out. Hopefully this helps you. We'll see you guys next time here on Right Turn Garage TV. You have a great weekend.